Good evening. This is Speak On It. A live and active opportunity for you to be in an audience to call in and speak to the issues we'll be speaking to. Got quite a few issues today, so we're going to move sort of quick. You see the number on the end of the screen. That's how you get in. Sort of keep it compact so we don't get caught up. I guess most of us, many of us, looked at the Democratic Convention. If we have time, we'll talk to that. But, you know, Miss Obama and the president, they've done us all proud, and that's good. And I knew some people that was not going to vote one way or the other, but after looking at the convention, they called me this morning, and they said, well, I think I'll do it anyway. And I like that because I was trying to figure out how I was going to tell them that it didn't make sense not to vote, although we knew we couldn't vote for this other creature. So much for that. Now, we got a couple of things we're going to run on you today, and they're not that pretty. And I'm one of those that understand clearly that Black Lives Matter. But I'm also one of those that question, how do we expect anybody to understand that when we have had a week like we have had in Chicago where so many people have been shot and many killed in our community? And I guess for me, the question is this here. Now, I know y'all don't want to get all straight up on it. The question is this. The energy it takes to march and pray and all that's good. But one thing I see them doing with Black Lives Matter that seems to be a little different. They are not just marching. They are protesting. They are stopping traffic, interfering with people getting from work. They are stopping business opportunity in the loop. And it appears to be effective. But in the Negro community, where these clowns, these predators keep killing people, we can't do nothing but march, pray, and then nobody get caught. Why don't we start protesting? Why don't we start sitting on the damn block so they can't come out their house, so their ugly bubblegum little mama can't go to the store? Why don't we do that in our own community? Yeah, we have to stay on top of the police. But this thing here, where people are getting killed by you own crazy, ignorant Negroes, it's unacceptable. And for the city and other government entities to pretend that they don't know how to deal with this, insane. So maybe, y'all, instead of some of the other things you're doing, you need to just go in droves and just block off the damn community. Just sit on the block. Don't let nobody in or out. Block the community the same way you block downtown. Block the community the same way you block the expressway, so don't nobody come in out of that community. Then maybe the police can come in and find these killers, and maybe they should do like they do in Togo in West Africa. Take them killers, line them up in public, and have public executions. Part of the problem is here, we don't see them get punished. And because we don't see them get punished, and because the police don't feel the pressure to find them, they continue to do it. I mean, it's insane. Poor girl the other day, fools killing each other, and this woman died with an asthma attack. How is that fair? That ain't got nothing to do with them but just being straight up savages. Running around here, killing each other. But when the police kill one of you deserving criminals, you all up in the air. Snap out of it. Do in your community what you're doing downtown in white folks' business district. Do in your community what you're doing on the Eisenhower Expressway, blocking traffic and people trying to get home. Bring that to the hood. All right, caller, speak on it before I get snapping.
Yes, doctor. This is Ray.
Hey, Ray, how you doing, sir?
You're right on the money. You don't get me so mad. What gets me so mad is that there's 1,000 cameras on when the police do wrong. The telephone cameras, but there's not one on when they're killing these people. Why? Nobody wants to say nothing, but they want to protect the police. I wouldn't go there now. I'll tell you there right now. Why? If I get shot and nobody sees that. But if I shot somebody, there'd be 1,000 people with 1,000 phones right there looking at me.
Yeah.
That's what gets me. And another thing, Doc, is that I'm a proud veteran. And when I saw the first day of the convention for the Democrats, not one flag on the stage. That hurt me so bad I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Then you got these ministers and the priests marching down the street at 6 in the evening. March down there at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's got a pair or a set. No, they take the easy way out, talking, yelling, screaming about how much, the people discriminate against them. And then the Black Lives Matter, when that young lady was up there, wanted a moment of peace. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. So the blue, everybody's lives matter. And they had the nerve to say that during, when they wanted just a second of prayer. But that's what I have to say, Doc. I watch this show because I get ideas in my head, and I'm not afraid to talk to you about them because you think a lot like me. Thank you, Doctor.
Well, thanks a lot, Red. I'm glad you got back in the mix here because it's always a privilege and a pleasure to hear you. Now, we're finna run a little video. Now, this going to be sort of ugly. Somebody that's put on our Facebook page said, I'm surprised that you would run a violent type of video like that. You don't be surprised about what I would do. Would you? Do what? You know what I'm saying? I would put it in your face. So today we putting it in your face. Now this situation here that you will look at did not happen in Chicago, but I've seen it happen in Chicago. You have seen it happen in Chicago. So brother, hit that. Just pay attention and watch this here. Now I want you to understand that the woman they were running after, they can't hear me on that. All right, stop right there. Now, that woman that they was running on, she was pregnant. Looked like she's about to drop that load. And she was hollering, my baby, my baby, my baby. It didn't stop them. And they was making it clear, we will kill it. You understand me? Those are black women. But they was in a situation. I don't know what happened, why they was falling out like that, but there was one woman against all of those women, and they were trying to hurt her bad enough to jeopardize the life in her belly. Now, who do you blame for that? Whose fault is that? Does not her life and her baby's life matter? And isn't the people that straighten her baby and her life, aren't they people that look like her? So until we stop being savages against each other, it's going to be hard for us to be taken serious as it relates to other people respecting us. And when you see these people marching and walking, it'd be more white folks anyway than us, because we like to sit back and talk crazy like they did in Martin Luther King days. Everybody claimed they was there, but they lying behind. When it's going down, Negroes like to sit back and clown and just talk. And what I'm saying is, show a little clip of that. You still on that? Yeah. Show another little clip of that. That poor woman was running for her life. That did not stop them from beating her. Look at that. Just look. Those are women. Look what they doing to her head. Them your mothers, them your daughters. Those are your children doing this to each other. And somebody got the nerve, look at her, she got to run for her life. Somebody got the nerve to record it. Why didn't they call the police? All right, that's enough of that. That's insane. But that's what you do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in your face. I dare you to say, why would I show something like that? Hell yeah, I'm gonna show it. Maybe if we show it, maybe you'll be shamed into doing something different. Carla, speak on it. Hi, caller.
Good evening, Dr. Malik.
So how you doing?
Often a explanation, not an excuse. You understand what I'm saying? When you look in Chicago, where we at, we right in the Midwest where we have the interstate, we have waterways, we have trailways, and we have a lot of drugs coming into the Midwest those various ways. And every time you look around, you got these truck drivers that have these truckloads of cocaine, meth, and all that, and that's a problem. And when you have drugs, you're going to have other crime that's going to come along with it. And like I said, I'm giving an explanation, not an excuse. And you wonder why we having the killings that we have in the city of Chicago is because of drugs. It wasn't too long ago what that guy, little Chapo, he came into Chicago. Why? It was like this is where a lot of his drugs being going out throughout the other country. And we got to understand certain things. And we got people, I don't take up too much time, we got people making a profit off of other people's misery.
That's true. Well, you're right. All I can do is say, true that. The drugs got a lot to do with it, but I think a lot of it's got to do with the fact that we are not as nice as we pretend to be. You know, we fantasize, we romanticize. You know, we ain't all that now. We try to make like we victims all the time. And yeah, drugs and all of this has something to do with it. But some things, you know, are just too outrageous, like what we just saw. Brother, see, can you find that other piece? Now, the other piece he's going to be looking for, yeah, today I want to put it in your face. The other piece he's going to look for is some young thugs. I don't know what the ice cream man did, but you need to watch this.
Oh, I thought you said.
These people here, well, use that one, whatever. All right, what you got? You got the one with the police?
Yeah.
All right, we'll look at the one first with the police down there in Austin. The way they did this second grade school teacher. They just dogged her out, hit that people. Now this is a second grade school teacher. This dude here is dogging her. Around the same time, that's when Sandra Bland was, once again, in Texas. Now, as this go on, they give an explanation. And they say it's because black folk have violent tendencies. Now, see, can you find a piece where that poor woman, let her run, you know, see, can we find a piece where that poor woman's face come up. Second grade teacher, she ain't did nothing. She the type of Negro, she ain't got smart with that officer. You can look at her. She ain't the type of woman to be sassy. But she got buked. Now everybody upset because she got buked by the police. Rightfully so, they should be upset. We all should be upset. But I say we should also be just as upset when the same stuff is happening at the hand of our own. Caller, speak on it.
Hey, Doc, this is Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Listen, you brought up something that I used to always say years ago, and I used to say it to you in Boise. We need to have public execution. Let me tell you something. As long as you keep shooting people out here shooting people, they know they go to jail and come right back out. And a lot of them know they just want to get in jail and be with their partners and whatnot. But sooner or later, they go come right back out and do the same thing. So listen, let's alleviate this. You want to have a gun in your hand and you shoot somebody, cut their damn hand off. If you're stealing something, cut your hand out. Cut it on TV. Tell everybody, get popcorn. We're going to have 6 o'clock, look at CAN TV, and you go see public execution. People do not want to see these kind of things. But let me tell you something. This is going to be the only way that we can rectify things. Look, the police doing it to us. So we're doing it to ourselves.
It's true.
So let's clean our community up first. Let's get the people that wants to destroy the community. Everybody know Chuck Nuck and them who's doing the shooting, who's selling the drugs. Like you say, sit in front of their house. They can't, listen, they ain't gonna have no customers if people sitting in front of their house. They can't go on in. But again, we need to do something more drastic than what we've been doing. Doc, good comment. I love that comment. I've been saying it for years. Let's bring back public execution in the United States. Let me get out this here and let me hear your response. And thanks for taking the call.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Steve. You know, I agree with you. I really believe that part of the reason this crime and violence in our community is like it is because they are not being exposed when punishment comes. If you can do the damage you do, then when the time comes for you to be punished, the public should know. The public should be able to witness that. They should be able to witness you getting punished. Caller, speak on it. Caller? Apparently the call. Come on with it.
Hello?
Yes. Give me another call. I ain't got time to wait on that. Let's go. All right, go to the other piece, man.
First off, I'm surprised what Steve said. We still got to have due process. I never forget years ago, there was a guy that had all this blood on him, and there was this white woman, she was killed down in a metro station, and they had him all the different on 5, 7, and 9. And when they found out later on what happened is that a group of white teens beat him up and throw him over the embankment. Now, we got to have due process.
Yeah, and I'm sure that Steve Nye
Just execute a person because they look guilty.
brother, that ain't what we talking about. Everybody know that you gotta have due process. We ain't talking about just go out there and hang a dude because he look like it. We talking about when you are found guilty and we know you are the one, then they should let us witness your punishment. We ain't saying just pick up people and because they look like a thug, look like a savage, treat them like that. No. But once you have been found guilty without a doubt for killing and causing the death and the destruction of our people, we need to see you get punished. Show this other thing here. Now, I want you to watch this. This boy here, now this is part of what happens in the community. Dude here, he want to be a star. So what he doing, he's recording this. They like this Facebook thing. Now, apparently, they say that this ice cream truck man here might have been inappropriate with some kids. I don't know what that means. But watch the damage these, now watch this here. Now, the man is hailing one of them, so now, this is insane. This man here is being attacked. So that boy couldn't handle him, so what they do to his vehicle? Now, do you mean to tell me they can't be punished? Do you mean to tell me that community, the dude that recorded this, they don't know how to sit down, call the police, and get this dealt with? Now, watch the sneak attack. They gonna snake him. Now, if you could hear it, you'll hear somebody, some woman, probably their parent, trying to tell them, leave, let's go, because of the police. But now he done walked up the dude, hit him in the head with a baseball bat, and in a minute you'll see dude stretched out in the street. Now, when you people start talking this foolishness, this is what is happening. And this is why we got some of the condition that we got in our community. That was a black man driving a truck, selling ice cream. Who do you see laying on the street over there? That's a black man. Who did you see beat that man down like that? That was black people. Now, without law and order, without consequences, and without the public witnesses the consequences, those savages feel it's okay for them to do that. So when you talk to me about, oh, well, you got to treat them, they poor babies, they this and that, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it, man. I do not want to hear excuses. You have seen two situations here where black on black was the situation. You saw one where the police was wrong, buking this woman. Bottom line is, all of that was bogus. But the police bogusness and black bogusness, they both should be treated equally. If you get mad because the police is beating you, killing you, you should get mad because your brother and your sister is killing you and beating you. Caller, speak on it.
Okay, I believe everything you say is right tonight. I am so tired of kids getting shot, little babies getting shot, and nobody know nothing about it in the whole neighborhood. Everybody on the street and don't nobody see nothing. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of them selling drugs in the neighborhood that we do not bring in the neighborhood ourselves. It is just gotten to be to the point where our people have turned in on each other and don't know no way out of it. And even the ones that's innocent don't tell on the ones that's doing it. And it's sickening.
Well, you're right. And I think we all frustrated. Now, don't y'all get me twisted. Oh, he's an angry black man. No, I ain't no angry black man. It's just that somebody need to tell y'all because y'all keep making excuses for these heathens you got running around in the community. You want to keep making excuses. There are no excuses, no justification for what we have just seen at the hands of our own people. Females beating and trying to kill a baby in the womb of another black female. Black boys beating a black man in the head with a baseball bat. Now that is just as bad as the police slanging that sister across the parking lot. But yet you want to talk about the police and don't want to talk critical about your own kind. Nah, you can't have it both ways, y'all. Fam, you got to come up out of that. What's happening in our hood, that's on us. What's happening in our hood, we allow. What's happening in our hood, some of us know how to stop it. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna go out there and do what some of us know to do for free. Damn you. You're paying all these Europeans and all these other people all this money, police overtime, and then you say, well, dude, why you just talking? Why don't you go out there? I'll be out there sometime, but I ain't gonna keep doing all that. For what? You getting paid to handle the problem, but then when I come, you let some little slant-eyed foreigner tell us, well, we can't deal with y'all because y'all a little bit too controversial. Okay, call us, speak on it.
I'll be real quick, Dr. Malik. Don't you think in today's society, bad behavior is being rewarded? Maybe years ago, good behavior was rewarded. Now, it's reversed.
You're right. That's absolutely right. The parent to try to be a good parent and hold the kid accountable, bam, you snap. They had something on the other day. This woman called her little daughter in the house with dude freaking. So the woman took a stick, started whooping daughter. People saying she was wrong. How's she wrong? She at work, you put it on Facebook, and you got dude up in there and you freaking in your mama's house. But when the woman try to check daughter, as a parent should, woman get checked. So daughter and boy get to do what? Make a little ugly retard, and then you say, well, they having babies out of wedlock. Well, that's because you won't let the parent check them when they are bogus. You got a fight in your house, and you try to stop the fight, and the police roll on you. That's what the brother mean when he say you get rewarded for insanity, and you get punished for trying to be responsible. Negroes, look like you gonna end up with, well, I'm hoping you end up with Clinton as the president, because Trump, he truly done lost his mind. This creature has made it clear that he want to bring your business into the business of another country and want another country to step into your business. So any of y'all, and I don't usually get off into it like this here, but any of y'all that was talking about y'all ain't gonna vote and woo woo woo, you better go out there and vote and be sure that Trump don't get up in there. Because if that dude get up in there, you saw both conventions. You saw what was happening. Now if you sitting around here on your behind, when the time comes, and this thing go with Trump, then you need to just go somewhere and be quiet. You have seen both candidates. So now you need to get busy. Well, until next week, we're going to get busy. Looking for more stuff to put in your face until you get the nerve to get out there and stop the killing. All right, y'all, we out.